In this video, we're going to be talking through 5 key quotations from Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet on the theme of family. Key quotation 1. It is an honour that I dream not of. Juliet Capulet, Act 1, Scene 3. Context. Juliet responds to her mother's proposition of Paris as a suitable husband, expressing her disinterest in marriage, which starkly contrasts with her family's expectations and societal norms of the time. Methods. Simple sentence. Juliet's succinct reply underscores her disinterest in marriage and societal expectations, contrasting with her family's values. The noun honour signifies the societal and familial weight of marriage, highlighting Juliet's initial detachment and foreshadowing her later defiance in pursuing a forbidden love with Romeo. Links elsewhere. Act 2, Scene 6. Juliet secretly marries Romeo, defying her family's plans for her to marry Paris. Act 3, Scene 5. Her confrontation with her parents further underscores her rejection of familial expectations in favour of romantic love. Key quotation 2. My only love sprung from my only hate, too early seen unknown, and known too late. Juliet Capulet, Act 1, Scene 5. Context. Upon discovering Romeo's identity as a Montague, Juliet is torn between her newfound love and her family's long-standing feud with the Montagues. Methods. The oxymoron only love sprung from my only hate illustrates the sharp contrast between Juliet's immediate love for Romeo and her ingrained hatred for the Montague name. Complex sentence. The sentence structure reflects Juliet's tangled emotions and the complexity of her situation, where love and familial hatred are intertwined. Links elsewhere. Act 2, Scene 2. The balcony scene delves deeper into Juliet's conflict between her love for Romeo and her family's expectations. Act 3, Scene 5. This shows Juliet's refusal to marry Paris against her parents' wishes and choosing to marry Romeo despite the familial feud. Key quotation 3. What's in a name? That which we call a rose by any other name would smell as sweet. Juliet Capulet, Act 2, Scene 2. Context. In the balcony scene, Juliet muses on the insignificance of Romeo's Montague name, wishing their love could transcend their family's rivalry. Methods. The use of a rose as a metaphor. Juliet here uses a rose to argue that Romeo's essence would remain unchanged despite his family name, challenging the validity of the feud based on names alone. Rhetorical question. This encourages a re-evaluation of the importance of family names and ties, suggesting personal virtues should outweigh inherited disputes. Links elsewhere. Act 1, Scene 5. Their initial meeting showcases the potential for love unmarred by family disputes. Act 3, Scene 5. Juliet's dispute with her parents over marrying Paris emphasises her disregard for family expectations and opposition in favour of her love for Romeo. Key quotation 4. A plague on both your houses. Mercutio, Act 3, Scene 1. Context. Mortally wounded by Tybalt, Mercutio curses both the Montagues and Capulets because of their ongoing feud, blaming them for his fate. Methods. Metaphor. Mercutio's curse blames both families for his death, illustrating the broader impact of their feud. Hyperbole. Exaggerates the curse's impact, foreshadowing the tragic outcomes that the family feud will continue to inflict, highlighting its destructive reach. Links elsewhere. Act 2, Scene 4. Mercutio's playful banter masks the underlying tensions of the feud. Act 5, Scene 3. The tragic consequences of Mercutio's curse are realised with the deaths of Romeo and Juliet, underscoring the lethal cost of the family feud. Key quotation 5. O brother Montague, give me thy hand. This is my daughter's jointure, for no more can I demand. Capulet, Act 5, Scene 3. Context. After the tragic deaths of Romeo and Juliet, Lord Capulet extends a hand of peace to Montague, symbolising the end of the feud brought about by the loss of their children. Methods. Symbolism. The handshake symbolises reconciliation and a hope for a new beginning, inspired by the tragic loss. The metaphor of my daughter's jointure. This refers to Juliet's death as a catalyst for peace, indicating the high price paid for enmity, suggesting that the resolution of their dispute comes too late to save their children. Links elsewhere. Prologue. Sets the stage for the tragedy driven by family conflict. Act 3, Scene 1. The turning point of Mercutio and Tybalt's deaths, which escalate the feud and indirectly lead to the reconciliation. Okay, so there we have it. 5 key quotations from Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet on the theme of family. Now, if you found value in this video, then perhaps you would also enjoy watching this video from my channel, in which I talk about 5 other key quotations from Romeo and Juliet, only this time with a focus on violence. Other than that, thank you very much for watching, and as always, remember to work hard, learn lots, and change the world. See you next time.